Hi, boys and girls. We are going to talk about the application of E. One of the application of E in the M1 syllabus is talking about the compound interest. Okay, before we going on, let's have a very simple revision on compound interest. Now we invest money P in the bank, and then the interest rate is every year, R%. And then the interest is compound interest, n time per annum. Okay. So that means the bank, it promised you in 1 year, it gives you R% in 1 year. Okay, 1 year. But if now it's the interest compound n time per annum, for example, 2 times per annum, that means the year divided into 2. Okay, therefore, for each half year, the bank will not give you R%. The bank will just give you R% divided by 2. Okay, for half year. Therefore, the interest rate per period is R% over n. Or when n equal to 4, that means the 1 year is divided into 4, and then for every 1 quarter of a year, the bank will just give you R% divided by 4, okay, at that period. So the amount of the sum of year after year is equal to P times 1 plus n% divided by n, okay, and then after t year, but the number of time, number of period, this is period, the number of period, okay, the bank give you the interest, and this part is the interest, but that in that period, in 1 period. The following is an example. Now please try to do it. The n is different, n equal to 1, n equal to 4, 12, and 360. What does it mean? That means is compounded annually, and then is compounded quarterly, Quarter, every 3 months. And then this is monthly. Okay, give you the interest monthly, and this one is daily. Okay, please try to do it. 10,000 here. Interest rate is 4% per annum. Now we put in the bank for 1 year only. The interest Okay, after you finish, let's look at the interest. How much do you get? Here, in that case, you got the interest $400. 400. In case B, what's the interest? How much you get more? You just get about $6 more. And then when n equal to 12, in that case, okay, compare with B, actually, you just get about $1.4 more. Okay, how about here? Compare with C. Can you get $1 more? No, right? You can't even get $1 more. Okay, here, from the above example, we find that even when n get increase even to 12 to 365, the interest you get more, it's just a little bit. Therefore, when n increased indefinitely, can we get much more of the interest? I don't think so. Now, let's look at this part. Let's look at this part. Which part? This part. You notice that you are very familiar with it. Okay, I rewrite it, the brackets. Now the 1, the 4, the 12, and the 365 actually is n, right? Is it very familiar? So actually we can write it as the function of e, and then this 0.04 is a function. Amazing, right? So now even when the interest is compounded in continuously, that means you got a very big n. In that case, this part, the value will be equal to n to the power 0.04. It is actually, that means the e of the interest rate. Now, how about the amount after 1 year when t equal to 1? So the amount should be equal to p, and then 1 plus 0.04, and then the n become very great n. This part become p e, and then 0.04 in 1 year. Then how about the interest, the compound interest? If compound continuously, R%, and then after t year, so this part equal to p, and then this part is e to the power R%, and then t. So it's equal to p, and then e, and then the percentage, we can change it to 100, okay? P equal to $100,000, and then R percent is equal to 8%, and then 8 year, T equal to 8. In the first case, n equal half yearly, that means n equal to 2, okay? Okay, what is the number of period in 8 year? Each time the bank give you two times of interest, so altogether there are 16 periods. Okay, part A, 1. When the interest is compounded continuously, so it should be equal to E, and then the interest rate the interest rate is 8%, so it should be 0.08. And then number of time is 8 years. So let's put 8 here. Maybe use a bracket is more clear. Find the difference between the amount, okay, minus them. According to the question, is the annual interest, you are going to find the annual interest rate. And then here, the time is not with the same unit. So you have to change it to 1.5 years. Okay, go back to the equation. A is equal to P and then E and then R T over percentage. In that case, maybe we combine this part into a capital letter R, okay? So we write it as A equal to PE and then RT, maybe more simple. Now we know that the borrow 5,000, that means there's a P. And then you have to return, that means including the interest, so it should be, that means the A, the time we have. Okay, let's plug in. Now you got equation, you have an unknown. The unknown is somewhere on the index. Okay, make it simple first. How to solve an equation that the unknown is in the index part? We have to take log. Okay, we take log. So let's take log on both sides. Okay, we take natural logarithm on both sides, and then this part become 1. Okay, so therefore 1.5 are equal to in 1.3 using calculator now. R equal to 0.175 correct to 3 significant figure. So remember, is the capital letter R is not, you have to make a little bit change. So the interest rate is equal to, therefore the interest rate is 17.5%, okay?